In lesson 1.2, we're going to begin talking about polygons. And the word polygon means angles, many angles. And it's a Greek word. The triangle is the simplest polygon, and it has only 3 sides. And if we name the triangle by its angle measures, then we know that we have a 90-degree angle, and the triangle is called a right triangle, and there will be 2 acute angles in that triangle. An acute triangle has all 3 angles less than 90 degrees and greater than 0. And an obtuse triangle has 1 obtuse angle and 2 acute angles. An equiangular triangle has all 3 angles that are equal to each other, and each angle measures 60 degrees. So equiangular, 3 angles measuring 60 degrees. Now we can name a triangle by its sides as well. If the triangle has no equal sides, it's called scalene. If it has exactly 2 sides equal, it's called isosceles. If it has all 3 sides equal, it is called equilateral. Now, a straight angle measures 180 degrees, and sometimes we forget about that as being an angle because we think of it as a line, but a straight line is called a straight angle, and it has 180 degrees. Sometimes we use 2 words to describe a triangle. We can use its angle name and we can use its side name. So if I say isosceles, I mean that it has 2 equal sides. And if I say right, I mean that it has 1 right angle. So an isosceles right triangle would look like this, where we mark the 2 sides that are equal, and then we mark the right angle. A scalene right triangle would look like this. It has no sides equal, but it does have 1 right angle. So we want to look now about what would make a polygon. First of all, we say that a polygon has sides that are made of segments. They are joined end to end. We say that they are a simple, meaning they don't cross, the sides don't cross. Closed, meaning they join end to end. And curved, made of segments. So a polygon is a simple, closed curve made of segments. So when I look at this example, it is not a polygon, and the reason is that the sides intersect each other. They're not joined end to end, so it's not considered to be simple. This is a polygon. Matter of fact, it's an example of an equilateral triangle. This is a polygon. It has 4 sides, so it's a quadrilateral. So let's look on down at some that are more unusual. So these are all examples of polygons, but so is this. It has a reflex angle, but yet it meets all the conditions of a polygon in that it is a simple closed curve made of segments joined end to end, and this is a polygon as well. So let's look at some other examples of what is and what is not a polygon. Notice that this is not closed, so it is not a polygon. This is an example of an octagon. This is an example of a quadrilateral. This also is a quadrilateral. It has a reflex angle, but it meets all the conditions of a polygon. Now this is not a polygon. It is simple, it is closed, but this is a curve, not a segment. Therefore, it does not meet the conditions of a polygon. And this is not a polygon because it is not simple. Not simple means that the sides intersect each other. So in teaching about polygons, we need to represent examples of what is a polygon and what is not a polygon.